I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Flagler County will now be in charge of repairing or replacing the Captain's Barbecue building at Bing's Landing. John R. King reports.
On Monday, the Flagler County Commission rejected a plan by the owners of Captain's Barbecue to build a new building at another location within the park. The current building, which dates to the 1950s, has experienced a myriad of problems, and owners Michael Goodman and Chris Herrera proposed to build a new, larger building to the north of its current location, but that drew protests from nearby residents concerned it would block views of the intercoastal waterway and require the removal of desired trees. Under the plan agreed to Monday, commissioners voted unanimously to either repair or replace the current building. Flagler County Commissioner Greg Hansen.
What we voted on today was to do a complete analysis of what it would take to repair the building in place. If that's less than 50% of the overall value of the building, we will proceed to repair that building in place. If the repair exceeds the 50% mark of the value of that building, then we, the county, will build a new restaurant and lease it back to Mr. Goodman and Mr. Herrera.
Commissioners directed County Administrator Jerry Cameron to report back at their June 17th meeting as to exactly how much work needs to be done. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John R. King.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
A routine traffic stop turns into a drug bust. Tony Magoo has the details.
Flagler County Sheriff's deputies pulled over a car for following too closely at the intersection of Palm Harbor Parkway and Farmsworth Drive. A probable cause search started when a canine hit on the car. The two in the vehicle, Tylee Austin, 19, and his passenger, Raheem Booker, were asked to exit the car so that deputies could begin their search. Booker went back into the vehicle, grabbed a small black backpack. He then struck a deputy and flooded the traffic stop on foot. This wasn't Booker's first run-in with the law. He has an arrest back in August of 2018 for possession. Sheriff Rick Staley said, "We need to get him off of the streets," and booked into the Green Roof Inn where he belongs. After their search of the vehicle, Austin was arrested and charged with possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of cathinones. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of Booker. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please call Flagler County Sheriff's at 313-4911. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
And that's honestly the hardest part of our job. Every year we go without another storm.
Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord says Floridians have gone nearly an entire decade at times without a serious storm leaving major impacts. He spoke on WNZF's Free for All Friday about how important it is for people to be prepared despite what history has shown. He says there's a difference between being scared and being ready.
And also a state that has such inwards migration that we have a lot of folks that have never experienced a storm. So people quickly forget. And then when we speak to community groups or on shows like this and we say, you need to be prepared, people are like, well, I wasn't so prepared last time. I made it through okay. But, that was luck. And I don't want people to rely on luck. I want people to truly be prepared.
Find out if you're prepared and hear the full conversation with Lord on the Flagler Radio app. Download the Flagler Radio app today. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.